Hey guys, so today's video is on this super cute date night appropriate look. So if you want to learn how I got this look, then just keep watching. So to start off this look, I'm going to use my NYX HD concealer, and this is in the shade green. I know this is a very different concealer to use, but I'm just going to blend this out with my finger, and it's almost going to kind of become a color correcting primer for me because I have a lot of redness around my skin, and especially on my blemishes that are just kind of fading away. There's a ton of redness. So as you guys will see, I use my Baby Skin primer right here, and I take this along with my Cargo primer that you'll see in a second, and I almost make this a color correcting primer. Okay, so now that I pretty much look like a ghost, I'm going to take my L'Oreal True Match in the shade W4, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some Max Fix Plus, and I'm going to take my Sigma F80 Kabuki brush, and I'm just going to spray that on there, and that's going to give it a more of a dewy appearance, and it's actually going to make the foundation last a little longer. I noticed that when I wore it that it actually made it look a lot better. So that is definitely a little trick. If you have any kind of setting spray, you can totally do that to your foundation and it will make it last longer. We are going to stop for a minute and play with our adorable little kitty who does not really like to be on camera a lot. And now we are going to go in with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I just like to pat my concealers in a triangle motion under my eye first, and then you will see that I like to blend it out with my Sigma F86 brush. I think that's the right one, but I may be wrong. So I like to kind of pat it in. I feel like it gives the most coverage. So do what you like with concealer, but that's just what I prefer. Now I'm going to set my concealer and my foundation in place, and I'm using the Tarte 12 Hour Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder, and this is just in transparent. Now I am going to set my under eye concealer with that banana shade that was in my Anastasia contour kit, and I have been loving this for everyday use. It really brightens up the face. And then I'm going to go in with the Anastasia contour kit in that middle shade, and I'm just going to use the Real Technique contour brush, and I absolutely have been loving this brush. I used it for the first time the other day, and it is just really a great brush. You really can't go wrong with any Real Technique brushes. So it gives a great contoured look, and I really like the Anastasia contour kit as well. Now I'm going to bronze my face with my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I don't use the deeper one with it, which is the Chocolate Soleil bronzer, because I feel like the Chocolate Soleil bronzer, even when I'm tan, it looks really muddy. So I prefer the Milk Chocolate. And then I'm going to take my Benefit Rockateur blush, if I can talk. And I feel like this blush is absolutely amazing with any kind of chiseled out contour because it's not too pink, and it just makes the bronzer look so much better. So I totally recommend that. And then always blend out with a stippling brush. I'm going in with my Too Faced chocolate bar, and I'm going to use marzipan and champagne truffle, and I'm just going to pack these all over the lid. Marzipan is more of a pink with, I don't know, a little tiny bit of gold as an undertone to it. It's just very pretty, very light. And champagne truffle, I just packed that all over the center of the lid. And that is more of like a champagne-y pink color. It's very beautiful. These two are my favorite. So I just go in with those and pack them all over the lid. Now I'm going in with the color Salted Caramel from the Too Faced Chocolate Bar as well. And I'm just going to place this a little bit in my crease, but more focusing it as a transition color. And you just intensify the color to however you want to. I did it a little bit lighter because I wanted it to be just more of like a blending color. Now I'm going in with milk chocolate, which is my favorite kind of chocolate from the Chocolate Bar palette. And I'm just blending this in my crease and on my outer V of my eyelid. So I do want to let you guys know that I did do my mascara, eyeliner, and brows off camera. But if you guys want to see a full tutorial on any of that, I will do it for you guys. Just let me know in the comments section below. Now I'm going to mix my two favorite lipstick combos when I'm trying to keep it very simple. This is Maybelline's Make Me Pink, and then I am going to use MAC's Cream Cup, and these two are just the perfect kind of nudie pinks for me personally. And then I take my absolute favorite NYX Butter Gloss, and that is in the shade Maple Blondie. It's not so much of a nude, it's more of like a pinky peachy shade. You'll see it in a second, but I just absolutely love it. It looks way brighter on camera than I feel like it is in person. But after you are done with that, that look is absolutely complete. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And now we are going to get started on our hair. Now we are onto the hair portion of this, and I take my comb and I just brush the bottoms of my hair and the tops of my hair to make sure my hair is tangle free. I'm sorry that my phone keeps dinging, but I take a heat protectant. This is the TRESemmé just original heat protectant, and I'm just going to spray that on my hair. I mainly focus on the bottom of my hair because that's the hair that gets the driest. And now I'm going to section my hair probably where the temples of my forehead is, and I tie it up at the top. And then what I do is I'm going to split my hair down the center, and I'm going to curl it. Sorry, my mind went blank. So I'm taking my Hot Tools. I forget what size this barrel is, but it's a pretty big size barrel. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to loosely wrap my hair around the barrel, wait about 10-ish seconds, and then what I do is I try to hold it in my hand, and I will go back and forth between curls, so I will let you guys watch. Now that we are at the top of the head, I'm going to split my hair on, not in half, but more hair on the opposite side of my part. So I part my hair to the right side, so I'm going to put more hair on the left side, if that makes any sense. More because if you curl it away, you're gonna get more volume, if that makes any sense to you guys. I hope you can just watch this and understand what I'm doing. You can see, not in that piece of hair, but in this piece of hair coming up, what I do is I take about, oh, I forgot to tell you how much I take. I take probably about 1-inch sections, but these curls come out more like Marilyn Monroe curls, real kind of like tighter curls, but they fall on me anyways. But what I do right here is I get the curling barrel as close to my roots as I can, because that will give me more volume. Okay, so now I'm going to try to explain this the best way that I can. But basically what I do is I get super close to the roots again. And basically what I do when my curl is still warm, I take my L'Oreal Boost It Creation Spray, and basically what this does is it gives me way more volume than I have ever had in my roots. It's really a great product if you want volume in your hair. So basically I keep doing this and I'm pretty much centering the curling wand in the center of my head, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm not curling it off kind of to the side. It's just getting curled completely straight. So I hope that makes sense to you guys, but I keep putting the volumizing spray because this is the best one that I have ever used. And if you have really flat hair like I do, like look at that, that is not going back, that is staying right there. So the last thing I do is I take my hairspray, which is the Macadamian Control hairspray, because my hair was a little frizzy, a little out of control that day, and I just completely run my fingers through and you can see how much volume it is. You can also use the L'Oreal Boost It thing. You can use that like right at this very second and put a little bit of root lifting in there too. You can use it on dry hair, so it's really nice, and you can see the results right here in my hair. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!